with Jakob Chychrun at the 2016 NHL Scouting Combine. And Jakob, so much talk about your game and the season you had. What honestly was your own opinion? We've heard everyone else's opinion, but coming off the year in Sarnia, how would you assess your game and your basic mental approach heading into this combine?
Yeah, it was honestly, it was a tough year for me. I had shoulder surgery at the end of my first season. It was a long summer of rehab and strengthening on my shoulder. I was off my skate. I had to be off my skates for 3 months and wasn't cleared for any game-like situations all summer. Wasn't cleared for preseason. So first regular season game, I was cleared to go, and it was just tough getting back. I never felt like I hit my full stride.
Are you always playing catch-up in that circumstance?
Yeah, exactly. It was my first major surgery. But it's good to have that experience under my belt. I mean, I feel I matured a lot from it. First year, I really battled some adversity. So, like I said, I think it's a good experience for me. Obviously, the big pressures of the draft year was tough too, but I think I handled it well. And I honestly don't think it was my best season. So I have a lot to prove come camp time. And I'm excited. I'm excited for draft day. I'm going to enjoy the experience and do my best to fight for a spot on any NHL team that takes me.
When did the strength in the shoulder come fully back in terms of you feeling absolutely comfortable that you could explore all facets of your two-way game?
Yeah, I mean, the strength came pretty quickly. I have a great work ethic. I was making sure I gave myself every opportunity to come back and be strong. So that came back quicker than I expected. But obviously it's different once you get in a game and once you have to actually test it out. So a little bit longer there. But I mean, overall, it couldn't be better now. So it's 100% now, and I'm going to continue to, get it stronger, get my shoulders stronger. They're in great shape, and I just want to, really work on full body and put on some more strength and weight and prepare for the size and speed of the NHL one day.
The assumption is amongst the top 3 or 4. Outside of that, everyone else needs another year. Do you agree with that? Do you feel like you could use another year of junior hockey to take that next step forward in terms of where you want your game at heading into the NHL?
I don't disagree.
But you're not conceding anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a goal of mine to play in the NHL at 18. I have my eyes set on that, but I'm an open book. At the end of the day, I know the NHL teams know what's best for us as players. So, my goal is to show up to camp and just make it tough on them to send me back. If I do that, I feel I did my job. And like I said, I want to play in the NHL at 18. I think every kid does. So I'm going to go there, fight for a spot, and if they send me back, I'm more than willing to go back another year and improve more, work on my game, and just be ready for the next opportunity the following year.
Your dad, Jeff, of course, most notable as a Flyer, but he played the last season of his career, a couple games with the Oilers and a full year down in Cape Breton. Did you have talks with Edmonton, and if so, how'd those go?
I did have talks with Edmonton. They went well. It was cool having my dad playing Edmonton. He was familiar with some of the guys. So, all the meetings went well. Edmonton went well, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen come draft day.
Finally, how does a Boca Raton kid not end up a tailback or a striker?
Well,
because I know your buddies did.
Yeah, for sure they did. Football was the one sport my dad never let me play. I wanted to play it so bad growing up at a really good football school, high school in Florida, watching all those guys, looking up to them. But I played every other sport. I played hockey, soccer, basketball, tennis, all for my high school.
But hockey was always...
Hockey was my number one passion. I mean, I knew at a young age just what I wanted to do, but I feel playing other sports helped with my, being an athlete and working on other skills that translate on the ice. So I'm thankful my dad gave me those opportunities to play other sports.
Well, if something happens, the dominoes fall a certain way, and you end up drafted me by Edmonton, maybe I'll get you out on the tennis court. I'll look forward to it.
Yeah, please. That'd be great. I'd love that.
That's Jakob Chychrun, of course, at the 2016 NHL Scouting Combine.